Let's talk about three bureau credit monitoring. I mean, the thing is that if you want to monitor your credit, you do not want to have only one bureau or two bureau. You want to really have three bureau credit monitoring. I mean, you want to monitor your credit through TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian simultaneously. So I want to share with you the 7 services that can really help you when it comes to three bureau credit monitoring. So here's a review I want you to pay attention to. So the first one I want to share with you is called Identity Guard. So when you think about Identity Guard, I want you to think about a service that's been in business for many, many years now. And we love the flexibility that they offer. And if you have any question, their customer service is just fantastic. They're really fast. They'll get back to you. So think about Identity Guard as an all-in-one identity theft protection service that gives you like a whole 9 yards. I mean, the whole view when it comes to your credit. So we are looking at with Identity Guard, you have protection from TransUnion. I mean, protection. Let's say protection about your TransUnion credit data, your Experian credit data, but also your Equifax credit data. And here is a service that protects you by monitoring everything from personal information. You have credit, you have bank account, and you also have investment accounts. So when I talk about investment accounts, we are speaking about your brokerage accounts. If you're doing some kind of cryptocurrency trading, this service will help you monitor those accounts. And we are speaking about monitoring for signs of identity theft. And what will happen here is that Identity Guard will alert you to any breaches or suspicious activity in real time or near real time. So that's really good in terms of flexibility, but also granularity. Okay, and so with Identity Guard, you have three bureau credit monitoring, monthly credit scores, Experian credit lock to instantly lock and unlock your credit file, bank, credit card, 401k, and home title monitoring. And you have up to $1 million in identity theft insurance. So that's really good. In terms of pricing, pretty affordable. You have a value plan, you have a total plan, and you have the ultra plan. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Another service I want to share with you is called Aura. So Aura is actually a great tool when it comes to three bureau credit monitoring. And the cool thing is that with Aura, you actually are looking at a comprehensive sort of offer. And Aura is an all-in-one solution. And so that you are looking at comprehensiveness in terms of digital security features. And we are talking about everything from password to 2FA, so two-factor authentication. And what kind of data does Aura protect? Not just credit monitoring, it goes beyond that. Right? So you have it will monitor your social security number, it will monitor your passport, it will monitor your driver's license, your name, address, your account logins and password, home title, and more. So, and what it does is it really will canvass the internet. We'll also canvass the dark web. We'll look at the public records to see any kinds of activity regarding your accounts. So that's really good in terms of Aura because it really casts a wide net in terms of your identity theft protection. So when you think about Aura, think about three bureau credit monitoring. You want to have for instance, you have home title monitoring and social security monitoring, social security number monitoring. You have dark web monitoring and data breach notifications. And here we are speaking about real time. Okay, real time. You get an SMS or you get a call from somebody from Aura. You also have 24/7 white glove fraud resolution support. And you also have up to $5 million in identity theft insurance for families. So the amount here is kind of higher. So where Identity Guard was giving you 1 million, with Aura you have 5 million. That's really good. In terms of pricing, Aura is a little more expensive though. So individual plan $12 to $20 per month. Couple plan, $22 or $30 per month. And the family plan, you are paying somewhere from $25 to $40 per month. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about 7 options for 3-bureau credit monitoring. Next, I want to share with you Experian Identity Works. So what we love about obviously this service is from Experian. And so what you get here is that you get something more specific. You have a comprehensive identity theft protection and credit monitoring services, and including dark web surveillance, fraud resolution, and up to $1 million in identity theft insurance. So that's really good in terms of flexibility. You can also sign up for the services free plan to monitor your Experian credit file for free. So that's really good in terms of flexibility, And so with this Experian Identity Works, you have a 3-bureau credit monitoring with near real-time fraud alerts. You have quarterly 3-bureau credit reports and FICO scores. So Experian doesn't give you the 3-bureau credit reports every month. They're giving it to you every quarter. And you also have social security number trace alerts. You have change of address alerts, and you have lost wallet assistance. So you have the ability to get things done properly. So that's really important. In terms of flexibility, in terms of affordability, Experian is really on the intermediate side. It's not cheap, it's not expensive. It's just right there in the middle. So you have 3 pricing tiers: the basic, the premium, and the family. So the basic, there's a free plan for Experian credit report and FICO score tracking. The premium, this plan actually provides comprehensive identity theft protection, including 3-bureau credit monitoring. So you have to pay about $25 per month. And the family plan is kind of interesting because it is comprehensive. This plan includes the same feature as a premium plan, but it covers two adults and up to 10 children. Another service I want to talk to you about is ID Watchdog. So if you the last service was from Experian, right? This ID Watchdog is from Equifax. So you can see that all those players, all those credit bureaus, they have their own ID theft protection services. So ID Watchdog is really interesting because it really kind of focuses on a scoring model in which customers receive notifications about suspicious activity related to their social security number, their name, and their personal information. And although not really seen as one of the leaders in the industry, ID Watchdog actually, we love the fact that they're constantly kicking ass when it comes to focusing on the financial impact of ID theft. So when you think about ID Watchdog, I want you to think about 3-bureau credit monitoring, especially if you are on the premium plan. You have, of course, fraud alerts. So in terms of flexibility, that's really good also. And you have a credit lock, single or dual bureau. The thing with ID Lock here is that you are able to have flexibility over your Experian and also TransUnion accounts. You have, of course, financial account monitoring, including your bank account details, as well as subprime loan and high-risk transaction monitoring. So when we talk about high-risk transaction monitoring, we are speaking about, for instance, if you have a large loan, a mortgage, a student loan, a medical loan, and what have you. So the flexibility is there. There's a possibility to get a larger protection. For instance, you have up to $1 million in identity theft insurance, including $1 million in stolen 401k or health savings accounts. So that's really cool. In terms of affordability, it's kind of similar to ID Watchdog. It's kind of similar to Experian Identity Works. So it's around $25 a month. That's what's costing you. Boss, I want to quickly remind you to this topic. We are having a conversation about 7 options that help you get 3 bureau credit monitoring. Next, I want to talk to you about MyFICO. So, MyFICO is actually a great service, and it's not affiliated with Equifax or Experian or TransUnion. As a matter of fact, MyFICO is actually the original service that came with the FICO score. Okay, and so here you have a credit monitoring service that lets you view your credit report and track your credit score. And so you have the free, the advanced, and the premier. And the cool thing is that because it has 3 bureau credit monitoring, MyFICO enables users to compare their FICO scores and credit reports from all 3 bureaus side by side. So in terms of comparison, this is really good in terms of like giving you a bird's eye view. So you are able to understand your credit standing. Okay. So you have 3 bureau credit monitoring, and you have fraud alerts, credit score tracking with regular FICO score updates. That's what you get with MyFICO, and you have 24/7 customer support. So when I talk about 3 bureau credit monitoring, this is only available on the advanced and premier plans, with the reports updated either monthly or every three months. So you have the possibility to actually choose how frequently you want things to be updated in your case. There is no free trial though. With MyFICO, there's no free trial. You're gonna have to pay for stuff once you're ready. Okay, and in terms of affordability, MyFICO is a little more expensive. So you have a free, advanced, and premier plan. The advanced plan starts at about $30 per month and offers 3 bureau coverage with credit reports every 3 months. Not every month, every 3 months. And then you have the premier, the top tier. It will cost you about $40 per month. And here you have 3 bureau coverage with monthly credit reports. So that's really sort of good to know. You also have LifeLock. So this is another service that we love a lot. So when you think about LifeLock, I want you to think about not only in terms of history, I want you to think about reputation, because LifeLock really is one of the most well-known names in identity theft protection. Why? Because it has an association, and this is a historical association with Norton 360. So that's really an important element to emphasize. And LifeLock uses the Vantage scoring model for credit monitoring and credit score tracking. So you have this sort of flexibility there as well. But LifeLock, if you really want to enjoy it, you got to choose the Ultra plan. So with the Ultra plan, you have identity theft monitoring, you have credit monitoring, and even though it's only 1 bureau, like 1 bureau on the standard plans, you have a 3 bureau monitoring on the Ultra plan. You have identity theft insurance, and you have financial account monitoring. And so that's really good. But the thing is with LifeLock, what you really get is that you have an extensive identity monitoring, including social security number. You have, in most cases, a dark web scan that's constantly happening, and you have social media monitoring. So if there is anything happening on your account, on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, what have you, basically, LifeLock will take care of it. I mean, it will notify you, and that's really good. And but the only thing is that the 3 bureau credit monitoring and other financial protection services are only available on the highest priced plan, the ultimate plan. Okay. In terms of cost, and LifeLock is relatively cheap. So you have the standard, the advantage, and the ultimate plus. So the standard will actually set you back $10 per month, and it will renew at around $12 per month. And then you have the advantage. Advantage will set you back $16 per month. It will renew at about $21 per month. And then you have the ultimate plus. This will set you back at $25 per month and will renew at the $30 per month after the first year. So be very careful about the renewal rates, because this is where you actually might be surprised about how high the prices are. The service I want to talk to you about today is Identity Force. And so Identity Force is actually part of TransUnion. So ID Watchdog is part of Experian. Equifax. And Experian Identity Works is part of Experian. So Identity Force is part of TransUnion. Okay. And so with this service, you also have 3-bureau credit monitoring. So that's really good. So you have access to a lot of things. Of course, you don't have access to your FICO score, but you have access to your Vantage Score 3.0. So that's really because the Vantage Score 3.0 is what the credit bureaus actually came up with as an alternative to the FICO score. But right now, FICO score is still predominantly the data that most lenders use. And with Identity Force, you really have comprehensiveness in terms of coverage. You'll receive notifications when your credit score changes and when there are suspicious changes to your account. So that's really good. Or maybe let's say you have signs of compromised data. You have the ability to react a lot faster. So with Identity Force, you have bank and credit monitoring. You have credit similar tools. Those are happening at the higher levels though. You have public records monitoring. You have digital security tools for PCs. So you have protections beyond the internet, right? So you are looking at the actual device that you have. So that's really good. So, Identity Force is great in terms of being connected to a major credit reporting agency. And also what we love is that you have a white glove fraud resolution support is available at all tiers. So that's really cool in terms of offering you the protection that you need. In terms of affordability, this service is cheaper than Experian Identity Works or ID Watchdog. For instance, why? Because the Ultra Secure Plus credit, the plan is charging you about $25 per month. And the Ultra Secure is charging you $18 per month. So that's really good in terms of affordability. So let me give you the overview here. So the question is, how do you actually get the best 3-bureau credit monitoring? Well, everything depends upon your objectives, depends upon your goals. So 3-bureau credit monitoring offers one of the only ways to receive alerts quickly about the many possible dangers impacting your credit score and reports. From, let's say, missed payments and incorrect information to, let's say, fraudulent accounts, loans, and lines of credit that scammers have opened in your name. Okay, and it's one of those things where you do not want to be caught off, unaware, because the consequences can be a lot bigger. And so the main benefits of 3-bureau credit monitoring is that you'll be alerted to all changes to your credit reports, whether the lender reports them to all 3 bureaus or just one. So that's really cool in terms of giving you the flexibility you need to have. Okay, and so when we talk about 3-bureau credit monitoring, you basically have a service that regularly monitors your credit reports and tracks your credit accounts and score, and can enable you to instantly lock and unlock your credit file. Helps you detect and prevent identity theft. Offers insurance against the eligible losses. You have near real-time alerts, and you have credit education and resources that come with the service. So that's really good. And so when we talk about three bureau credit monitoring, we're talking about an ongoing process. Maybe you need it, maybe you don't need it. It really depends upon your situation. But if you have been a past victim of identity theft, you will need it. If you have been a victim of a recent data breaches, you will need it. And if you are someone who don't plan to monitor your credit on your own, then you really need it. In other words, you need we want a third party to do the monitoring for you, because you don't have time to actually do things yourself. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. So let me quickly talk to you about the 7 options when it comes to 3 bureau credit monitoring. So number 1, Identity Guard. Number 2, Aura. Number 3, Experian Identity Works. Number 4, ID Watchdog. Number 5, MyFICO. Number 6, LifeLock. Number 7, Identity Force. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.